Hey guys, just a quick. I got just decided to make a quick video because I had a couple things on my mind. First of all, uh, private ownership of buildings used by uh, government entities, such as public schools. Um, Something that I uh, was talking to some friends about today. I think it's a great idea. It would be much more flexible um, for the public entity, um, and they wouldn't have to own the land, spend all that money building the structure. They could lease it, and uh, when, for example, in the instance of schools, when demographics change, they could that the have the lease expire and lease another building in a more appropriate area. Uh, Another thing that I want to discuss uh, today, on Thursday, it was reported in the Toronto Sun that a Canadian woman was arrested in Turkey for supposedly insulting the country's president on Facebook. Her name is Isi Hepar, age 50, and apparently she is receiving consular services uh, in regards to this issue because she's a Canadian. Um, I have a big issue with this, however. This woman is also a citizen of Turkey. She she is not entitled to consular services, or she should not be anyway. Uh, the Canadian government no has no business interfering in the internal affairs of a foreign country. This is an issue uh, between a foreign government and one of its citizens. Um, the same thing happened with Mohammed Bombing uh, in Egypt. Um, an issue which was resolved. Um, I think that there was some interference with uh, by Canadian diplomats in that case too. Now, I think I will probably get a lot of flack for that stance. Certainly, uh, there's certainly a lot of there are issues of freedom of speech in those two cases. Fahmy was a reporter. He was born in Egypt. Came to Canada, immigrated to Canada, and then when he became a reporter, went back to Egypt as a reporter. I don't know Miss Hepper's story, but somehow she became a citizen of both Egypt and no, not she became a citizen of both Turkey and Canada. She was she has homes in both countries and was spending some uh, time at her Turkish home. Um, it's unfortunate when people uh, a person's freedom of speech is limited, but this is um, I just I'm bothered by the fact that people going to other countries aren't. If you've got the time and resources to be doing the traveling, you should understand that if you're a citizen of this country, uh, you can't expect consular services from another country to interfere on your behalf. Um, it's one of the many issues that I have with dual citizenship. It this kind of these kinds of things make give immigrants a bad name, especially in the Fahmy case. He came because things were really bad in Egypt, and then went back to report on those uh, bad things, which I guess is admirable, but you would expect that one would expect anyway that a reporter would understand the consequences. If you want to be a hero and do something heroic, sometimes that means understanding and accepting the consequences of your action. Since certainly I don't want anybody to be jailed wrongly, but like I said before, our government cannot be interfering in the internal affairs of a foreign nation. And there are better things that we can spend our money on, and we could allocate those funds on, for example, those consular services, for example, to other people who are not citizens of those countries. I just don't have a lot of sympathy for this lady. That's all I really have to say. Thank you very much. And sorry for repeating myself. Have a good day.